Hello everybody and welcome to another squad builder from me, and today I have a budget builder for you guys. Now I've received many requests for a couple of months now actually to build some cheap squad builders, and many of you may know, I like to spend big on my squad builders as of recent, especially even the last couple of months or so now is the perfect time really to do that. So for those of you who actually requested them and remember requesting them to me, you know who you are and your wish is my command, so I'll be more than happy to do that. So anyways, this squad only cost me around 10,000 coins to make. In fact, it's actually only cost around 8,000 coins, I think just over 8,000 coins on the Xbox 360, which is extremely cheap as you may know for a squad. So, and also let me know in the comment section whether you want me to post some more cheap squad builders in the near future. That would be great, and I'll be more than happy to do it as well. I'll try to meet up to all the requests as soon as possible. Hopefully I can manage to meet up to all your requests by Team of the Season when that comes out. So as soon as the Team of the Season comes out, really I won't be making any budget squad builders because I want to be concentrating on making some expensive squad builders in order to accommodate for the Team of the Season players. So anyways, let's begin with this by introducing a goalkeeper first, which is Tim Howard. And he has some fantastic stats for a non-rare goalkeeper especially. 83 diving and 84 reflexes being a few of them. And in game for me he's actually fantastic, especially for a non-rare keeper. You've got to bear in mind that he hardly conceded many goals, so there's really nothing to complain about him at all. And also just the saves he made with his arm as well, just absolutely incredible. Just some of them was just so powerful, the shots, and he saved them. It just really surprised me. And he's 6'3" as well, which is a great advantage to have for any goalkeeper as well in this game. So I would personally recommend if you just spend a little bit more coins, maybe 500 coins or so, you can get Julius Caesar instead, who is much better in my opinion. And I only paid 550 coins to him as well. So introducing our defence now, we have Glenn Johnson for our right back. And he has some fantastic on-card stats as well, especially the pace to get back during the counter-attacks, which is another bonus there. And in-game, he's actually phenomenal, one of the best right-backs I've used in the game so far. I just love that he's got it all, guys. He's got the strength to barge past the opponents on the floor, as well as the pace. And he's just a rocket in defence as well, just no complaints about him at all. And I highly recommend him for your Premier League and English squads, guys, as he's only cost me around 850 coins as well. So you can get him for around that price, basically under 1,000 coins, and you're sorted. So on to our first centre back now anyway, and we have Manuel Figueroa, and I actually used his inform not too long ago. Sorry. Now it doesn't really look good on card stats wise, but just ignore those stats, guys. Completely ignore it out of your head. And he's so good. I actually say he's overpowered. That's how good he is, guys. He really is. And I particularly love his strength and his ability to make some crucial tackles. And the fact that he's so cheap just makes it even better, guys. It only cost me 450 coins, and he managed to get 1 assist for me as well in the game, so not too bad. In a few games, sorry. And on to our next centre back now anyway. And we have Yanga Mbira from Newcastle, and he's also very good as well. Great pace to track back in counter attacks especially, and he's also made some countless interceptions as well, as I have no complaints about him really. He only scored 1 goal for me, and again I only paid 450 coins for him as well. So now onto the last defender in the squad. We have David Santon for our left back, and he's a very quick defender as you can see from his 83 pace. And he didn't stand out as much as the other 3, but it's still a great defender to have. He also scored a very nice goal for me actually in just 9 appearances, which isn't too bad. And he only cost me 700 coins, which is always great. Moving on to the midfield anyway, and we have Tiote for our first centre defensive mid. And he has 3-star skills and weak foot ability. And what a beast this guy is, absolutely insane player. Especially defensively, his strength is out of this world, guys. He made some countless interceptions and tackles for me. And he just plays overall like another defender for me, so I feel like I've got 5 defenders on the pitch, which is great. And the only complaints I actually have about him really is his attacking abilities, as his finishing is really bad. He's just completely diabolical really. And he only scored 1 goal for me, which was just a proxy goal, quite a lucky goal really. So it wasn't a proper goal. I would say he scored no goals, but it's not really a proper goal, but still. And he only contributed to 1 assist for me in the team as well. But he only cost me 900 coins, and he's just by far worth it, I'm just surprised he's not more expensive, like 2k, 3k, because he's really is good. I just really cannot complain about that price at all. On to our next centre defensive mid now, we have Scott Parker from Tottenham. And again, he has 3-star skills and weak foot ability. And he too was fantastic, especially going forward, as he scored 4 goals and contributed 1 assist for the team, which isn't really too bad at all for a centre defensive mid. And I'd actually say it's the best centre defensive mid I've used in the game so far too as well. But he would be better if you play him as a centre mid or a centre attacking mid in my opinion, because you get more out of his attacking abilities. Because the defensive abilities, I didn't really notice him that too much. I think he made a few good tackles, but I found him better attacking wise and defensive wise in general. So I paid just under 1,000 coins for him, and I recommend that you do try him out if you haven't already done so. I wish he got an inform card, because it'd just be out of his world, his inform card. But anyway, moving on to attacking field now anyway, and we have Mirallas for our first centre attacking mid, and he has 3-star skills and weak foot ability as well. And I only chose him really based on his own card stats. As you can see, they're fantastic, especially for a non-rare player again. But unfortunately in game, he didn't really match up to them at all, as he only scored 1 goal for me in total and contributed just to 1 assist as well. And that 3-star skill moves is a big letdown as well, as I found him to be mainly down the wing, so the only options I actually had was to do the step over or the roulettes. And I couldn't really do that because of the angle I was in, because when you're in that angle in the wing, all you want to do is do a suburban spin to get around the player so you can cross the ball or go further from there. So, you know, I just really felt kind of helpless when I was in this position, you know, so it was really annoying at times because he was always at the wing, he was never in the centre, so it was just really frustrating, unfortunately. So I did kind of feel that I couldn't do much. So I also noticed his long shots as well being very poor, so overall just not really good. And I paid 550 coins for him, and I just wouldn't recommend him, guys. It's just really bad. So anyway, on to the next centre attacking mid now, who is fantastic, and this is Taarabt. And I just could not include him in this squad. You know, 5-star skills and weak foot ability. He's too good to ignore, and he was actually the most expensive player in this team, as he only cost me just over 1,000 coins. The most expensive, so the rest are under 1,000 coins. He only cost me just over, and I actually used him in my last Premier League squad builder, which had the likes of man of the match Dyer and second inform Raphael, and I played him in the centre mid position in that squad. And to be honest with you, I actually preferred him in the centre mid position than I do in this squad in the cam position. I don't know why, it just felt like he was in the centre more, so you got the ball more, and he just generally had the ball more in that team anyway than he did in this team. So as you know, when you have the ball more, I could have done more skill moves and stuff like that, so that's why I preferred him in that squad. And also in that squad he scored quite a few long shots, whereas because of the position he was in the wing, he couldn't really score long shots from the wing because it's a difficult angle. So, you know, I didn't really get the best out of him in this position, in this formation in particular. But he did manage to score 4 goals for me in the other hand, so it isn't that too bad, I suppose. So our first striker now, we have Mirallas, and he has some incredible pace up front with a 4-star weak foot in particular. And unfortunately he has 3-star skill moves again, which is a big letdown. You know, I always hate 3-star skill moves below, so 3-star, 2-star, I just can't stand at all. And just like with Mirallas, I was limited as to which skills I can actually perform. But in this case it was different because he was in the centre more because he's a centre striker, so I had more chances, I had a better angle to do the roulette and the step over, so it was more easy to do that, so which helped me a lot. So luckily I was in a good position there, or good angle there, so he did score 4 goals for me but didn't actually contribute any assists for me. So aside from that though, I did enjoy using him, 700 coins, which is a bargain. And lastly we have Kone for our final striker, and again his standout pace up front is just amazing there. And he also, this time he has 4-star skill moves, which is fantastic, and weak foot, which is even better, so no complaints there for starts. And he actually needs no introduction, as many of you may know, as to how overpowered he is in this game. He's just so good, an absolute steal for 900 coins, which is the amount I paid for him, by the way. And he just has everything you want in a striker, guys. The pace, the fantastic finishing, the sufficient skills to get around your opponents. What more could you really ask for, really? And he scored 5 goals and contributed 4 assists for me in this team. I've noticed his passing was very good, because a lot of strikers' passing is very bad, but with Kone, his passing was very spot on, really did, and that was a great bonus there in particular. And I did prefer him over Mirallas, so you know who to get instead of him when you're considering getting Mirallas next time for any of the squad builders. So yeah, overall the squad is actually quite nice, you know. It was actually the most enjoyable squad in particular, so there's no complaints I really have about the squad, apart from the few players like Mirallas. And really I can't think of any players which I don't have any complaints of, really, because they're all good. There are better alternatives, like Tim Howard for example. You can get Julius Azar instead of him, but it doesn't mean that Tim Howard is poor, it just means that there's better alternatives. So Mirallas was only the player which I really didn't like, and then the rest of the team was just really enjoyable. So that's why I'm going to give this squad a rating out of 9 out of 10 rating. And that marks the end of this awesome budget builder, guys. And before I end the video here, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Zygo HD for the awesome GFX which is kindly provided for me in this video to use. Go and check out his channel in the description below, guys, I would really appreciate that. And make sure you check out the description for the links to my Twitter as well, and the foothead link to this squad if you like the look of it. And don't forget to leave a like rating if you did enjoy the video, and subscribe for more. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, take care. And also I'm only now in the 4-2-2 formation, which I'm going to list for 6,000 coins. Now at this stage I was really close to meeting my